Camera conspiracy's been looking for the fucking perfect camera for fucking ever. And I found it. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. So, you're gonna hear some wind noise probably, because I came out here completely with just this fucking thing. I'm not gonna climb up there. Totally to try and vlog with the new GoPro Hero 8. I'm backlit like a motherfucker. Photography problems and shit. It is pretty beautiful there though. Hello. No fucks were given that I just said hello. Anyways, so this is the new GoPro Hero 8 that I'm filming on. I got this because I want to take this on the road trip. It starts in about a week. Going down to Texas. Gonna see some sights, gonna stop some places, gonna do some shit. Ultimate destination is San Antonio, Texas, with a stop off in Corpus Christi and probably New Orleans. And I wanted to keep a lightweight, inconspicuous vlogging solution for the trip. Also something that I can edit easily, so this will be edited on my laptop just to make sure that that's all fired up and ready to rumble. And we're gonna see if I can pull off a fucking video. Now this is the third video in a series of videos that you're seeing, all shot with the GoPro Hero 8. There's a lot of new features on this camera that you can find out by watching real fucking camera people's channels and not mine. But I wanted to kind of share this with you guys because you're the motherfuckers that have to watch this shit. And I want to know, comment below, is this good enough? I know it's not going to be epic, but this camera I can take with me anywhere. It's very smooth, very stable. I don't need to fucking carry gimbals anymore. You know, I've been using the Osmo Pocket, but that thing's pissed me off I don't know how many fucking times. Fucking loses track of my face. It fucking flips around and does weird shit. I don't need that in my life. I just need a camera that I can pull out, vlog to, that doesn't sound like my asshole, that is smooth, like I'm walking through the woods, that has good image quality, not great image quality, but good enough image quality. And you know, I've been, as a photographer and videographer and YouTuber, I've always been looking at cameras to figure out what the best solution is for my channel. Now, I still am going to use some of my other cameras. I am going to bring along my AX700 for B-roll shots, as in close-ups of shit, stuff where I'm not necessarily walking and talking like I am right now. But that's mainly for stuff that I don't worried about drawing attention to myself vlogging. Huh. I always fuck up in this part. Not entirely sure which way to go here. But I think I go this way. You know, if I got a camera that can get the job done, that I can make my normal videos, my talking head shit, I can live stream to D-Live from this GoPro. And I'll be testing that real soon as well. Probably by the time you watch this, I'll have already done that. But for those of you here just on YouTube, this is going to be how I document my trip. This will be my main camera for the trip, assuming I get home and this doesn't sound like my asshole. So I'd like to, you know, a lot of people give you their opinions on the cameras they use. That's kind of asinine because I'm the one filming. And yeah, I do have an opinion. I've tweaked my settings. I've got everything lined up. I'm even going to color correct a little bit on some of this. But there's a lot of things I can do with this camera that I can't do with any of my other cameras. And given its size, its portability, they're coming out with a media mod for it in December, so I'll definitely upgrade to that if it doesn't suck. This is a huge upgrade from my GoPro Hero 7. I can tell already, and I'm not even seeing it in the computer yet. I see a lot of footage out there of the GoPro Hero 8, and I was getting fucking worried because some people just don't know how to fucking use their camera. When you put the ISO settings in the recommended range, which is pretty much nothing above ISO 400, image quality is pretty decent. You can even fuck with your shutter speed a little bit in low light. There is a low light setting. There's a bunch of shit I haven't tested yet that I'll continue to test going forward. For those of you who are just coming here to look because you're thinking of getting a Hero 8, I did film a music video with this camera using some of the new features, including hyperlapse and all of that shit. I haven't done a lot of night lapse yet or time lapsey shit yet, but that's on my list of shit to do. And mainly, my main focus for this test is, can I walk and talk? If I can do my walk and talks and it's not distracting and there isn't a bunch of pixelated bullshit going on, because this is a very hard scene for a camera, especially when you do a lot of movement. You know, I notice pixelation in other people's videos and I just want to know, are they fucking up or is GoPro fucking up? So if you see pixelation or artifacts as I'm moving through the woods, that's an issue because I'll have tried really hard to make sure that that doesn't happen in compression. So there's a lot of things that we might have to put up with using a GoPro that, had I used my bigger rigs, we might not have to. I'm still going to have my Osmo Pocket with me just in case, as a backup plan. Image quality wise, that is so far the superior camera. I will do a head-to-head challenge at some point between the two cameras, and then let you guys be the judge on which camera you thought gave you the better performance or the better stability or the better, you know, experience as a viewer, because that's important to me. I know I can be a twat when it comes to fucking image quality, and you guys could probably care less as long as I make fucking videos. That being said, this camera makes it easy to make fucking videos. It's very portable. I can do my adventure shit. I can go do my urbex with this camera easily, and just have a second camera for close-ups and zoom-in shots and that kind of stuff, and do all my talking head shit to this camera because I tend to walk and talk. So that's a thing. So you might be saying, hey dickhead, aren't you a minimalist? Well, yeah, I am. I'm selling my GoPro Hero 7. So, and I'm selling it at a decent price. Right now, used, I believe it's going for $330 or something like that. On like your various ordering places. I'm selling mine for $230. You're gonna get everything you see in this picture here. It's a bare bones setup. It works like a champ. It was indispensable when I went to St. Lucia. It has been in the ocean. It's filmed all kinds of shit. You can go back and look at my St. Lucia video for the underwater shit I did with the GoPro there. Wasn't the greatest weather day though while I was there, but it's pretty stable. It just wasn't good enough for my audio quality for the walk and talk stuff. There are solutions for that camera. You can plug in external audio adapter and use an external mic. It's a little inconvenient. If I'm going to do that, I might as well use one of my bigger cameras. But for somebody just starting out that's not looking to spend a shit ton of money, that wants good enough to do vlogs, that's still an upgrade from phone footage. I've been looking at the fucking Note 10 and the iPhone, whatever the fuck it is, and their image quality compared to this camera and the 7 are both way shitty. You know, like, I don't know what they're thinking with the phone cameras. They're putting all of this shit into software, and then they're putting shit hardware sensors in. I mean, why don't we have a 1-inch sensor on a phone now? Just tell me that. If you want to get serious about phone photography or phonography, put a fucking 1-inch sensor in the motherfucker. It's not that hard. You could still make it the same size even. It might be a little thicker. I think us who would buy a phone like that would probably be okay with that if we could just carry around a 1-inch sensor in our pocket. Anyway, I ran over there. So the Hero 7 that I'm selling for $230, you can find on ScottTheTruckDriver.com in the store. There's only one. I will not ship it overseas, so if you're not in the United States, please, you know, don't order it, because I'll just have to refund your shit. But if you're in the United States, the first person to order it will, of course, get that camera. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm only going to have it for sale on YouTube for a few days, and then I'm going to sell it locally. But I wanted to give you guys a shot at it first and see if you guys are interested. If not, I'll do something. I'll figure it out. Hello.
Hi there.
So I'm pretty excited for this camera. I'll probably do a full review at some point once I've tested all the features out. When I get home, you know, I'll have more thoughts on this camera when I get it in post, edit, and publish these videos, just to see if the quality is good enough for me and for you. I'm hoping so. Otherwise, there aren't going to be as many videos on the road, because I can't carry around my big camera everywhere with me, especially as active as I plan on being on this trip in terms of hiking and all of that. So we'll see. I want to go with a nice minimalist setup on this road trip, and I think that this camera will get the job done. I've watched Bald and Bankrupt a couple times, you know, and he's been doing his travel vlogs with a Sony X3000 for I don't know how fucking long, and I was tempted. I almost bought the X3000. Everyone, in the audio quality on that camera is fucking phenomenal. This camera, from what I've seen from other people's footage, could totally kick the X3000's ass, assuming that everything I saw was representative of this camera's capabilities. So let me know down below what you think. Did I make a mistake by going with GoPro 8 instead of the X3000, which hasn't been updated in how many fucking years, which uses optical stabilization? Stabilization and audio were the main driving force, with image quality coming in third, because if I need image quality for shit, I can carry a B cam when I think I'm gonna need it. If I'm just doing walk and talks, I generally don't need a fucking B cam, you know. So, and this will allow me to produce more videos easier, I think. So that's my thoughts on the GoPro Hero 8. Let me know down below. Lots of short videos this week. You guys probably fucking thrilled that I'm having short videos and shit. Lake Loop Trail, Three Meadows Trail. Let's see, we got that trail. We got this trail. I think I like this trail more. We're taking this trail. I'm at Beaver Lake, by the way. It's my little spot. So kind of give us an idea of the adventure aspect of this camera and shit. I will say the time warp feature, I heard that there's no audio. Holy ducks and shit. Look at this shit. Or is that goose? Those are geese. Geeses and shit. If only I could zoom this motherfucker. That's one thing I do miss. It is fucking beautiful for wide angle shit though. So this is at 2.7K here, upsampled. As I'm trying to, this is as zoomed in as I can get, and I can probably push it even more in post for when I want to zoom in on shit. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the trip. And it's good to get out right now, like I am. I wonder if it's really backlit or some shit. I do like the fall though. I want to try and get to Watkins Glen. Maybe take this and my B cam for another test. Get some time lapses and slow-mo and shit. It's good shit. I did the full loop today. It's like exercise and shit. Let's do this stupid vlogger transition. So that's it for this little video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And I look forward to doing lots of little adventures and exploration videos and all kinds of shit with this camera. And also, you can help my channel out by buying my old GoPro. I know some of you are interested in vlogging and maybe could use a cheap but really good for the money camera in your arsenal. This might be actually green and brown and gray shit. But everything I'm doing with this camera you can do with the 7 for the most part. It's a little less stable and the sound is a different sound. Some people actually like the GoPro Hero 7 audio, so if you're one of those people, it'll hook you up. But at the very least, you can chase the kids around with it or the family pet, strap it to your cat's ass, let him run around and shit. You know, you can have fun with these little cameras. Mount it on the top of your car, or the bumper and shit. And I look forward to having fun with this camera and sharing more of my life with you guys. Apparently there's some kind of Halloween shit going on here. It's like a hay bale stage and shit. It's fun. It's like pumpkins and shit. And I don't know what's with all the bags and the milk cartons. They put lights in them, maybe. It's got like somebody's, looks like human ashes inside the bags. What kind of fucking Halloween shit is this? But have a nice motherfucking day and shit. I'm gonna get hit by a car and I'll all be on GoPro.